Hey everyone, your girl Liz here is now officially about 10:10. Wanted to come on and share that obviously once I got home, I had a cheese balls and some drumstick. I'm gonna say chocolate bar. It is kind of a chocolate bar, but not actually. Um, Anyhow, I had all of that, and then I officially watched Atypical, and then I worked on my music playlist, and I also worked on a little bit of my um my days in Smyrna. So I did want to come on and also share that I actually didn't see it, but it was actually there. So actually, no, yes, I did see it. I was in between both of them. So that thing that was behind me, that was called the end of the pier. And then that thing that was to the side of me, where all the Jeeps were, was officially the jetty. There we go, the jetty. So you guys will also see, it's really cool. Let me get a drink of water, guys. Alright, guys, there, I officially got it. So yes, um, you can actually, again, drive on that beach. Obviously, I knew that because I was there. It's $30 a day, but it's super for the whole day, but it's super, super nice because think about it. You're basically, again, right there. You know, you don't have any walking, not even a real little bit, like absolutely none. Um, and probably a little bit less than the Keys, even still, you know, in Horseshoe Beach, which is again really freaking nice, you know? So, obviously, you have the beach jetty and then you have the end of the pier. So, yes. And then there's also it wasn't at Haywoods, it was something similar to that. It's a tree house, so it's in the trees, right? So that'll be cool. Yes, I am kind of holding my throat so I don't tickle it and have to cough again. But yeah, so I definitely learned a lot of good stuff about Smyrna. So, um, we will officially, again, though, like I said, try to work on some, different, things that I can do to also, like, really whale it out there, too. But that'll probably be a little bit harder to do, but we'll see. So, and then obviously the paddleboard stuff will come. But yeah, I just want to come on and share that I officially did a lot of really good research. And I just updated my running playlist too. So yeah, it's definitely really, really good, guys. But anyhow, like I said, it's now officially about 10:14. So I'll officially go ahead and get going, and then um, we'll see how well I sleep tonight. So talk to you guys later tomorrow. Tomorrow we're definitely getting Metro camera, and well, you guys will see later on in the video what we're doing. So anyhow, talk to you guys tomorrow. And also, speaking of what I was talking about yesterday, so that also goes off, it's like, well, I hope you're ready for when reality strikes, right? So, yeah, that's also another time where you basically hear what I've said yesterday, but you hear it in just a different um, format, right? It's like, well, when reality strikes, I hope you're ready to deal with reality, right? So, yeah. Anyhow, guys, we'll officially go ahead and get going. Also, look at my balloon. Any day now, it should probably fall. Really cool too. So, anyhow, guys, let's officially go ahead and get my trail camera checked with you guys. Get some breakfast, and also, uh, last night my oil life, I looked, it was at 20%. So the light's gonna come on at any time, which was really, really good because obviously I have my big trip for the 4th of July. So what a better time to get my oil done than right now. So this week as well, I'm going to call for an oil change. Anyhow, guys, let's get up. Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. I think that's so cool watching that lone bunny out there. Anyhow, guys, yes, he is officially eating some grass clippings, so it's probably easier for him, right? If he had a hard night sleeping, He's definitely on alert, so there could have been some coyotes after him last night. Maybe not. I mean, I haven't seen any coyotes yet. obviously you guys remember last year, right? I saw the turkeys, right, when I opened up my door, or opened up my blinds. And then, obviously, we've seen a lot of deer, but I don't know about coyotes, but hey, that's good, right? You help out the rabbits, right? So, cool. Anyhow, guys, it's a cool way of looking at it, too. And it's true, right? They don't have to, their neck is already sore and tired because it didn't get to heal itself last night sleeping, and they can just walk out there and just gather up the clippings. So, yeah, kind of cool how humans help out the animal kingdom without even intentionally helping out the animal kingdom, right? So obviously a lot of people, right, they go rescue ducks, right, and all of that, but I'm not rescuing any ducks. I'm not, any of that. That's really, really cool. A lot of people actually as well take like hours and hours out of their day, actually more like dozens of hours out of their week as well, and they pick up all this stuff in the ocean, right? Or a whale has a whole bunch of a net and line all over it, right? So they cut it off for them. But yeah, so crazy way of looking at it. Wild Wednesday indeed. So anyhow, guys, it's now officially just shortly after 7, the exact time, 7:30. So I obviously finished the rest of my root beer. I did have 5 sips of it last night, so could that have been enough for 12 minutes extra? I don't know. But yes, we'll officially, here in about half an hour, we will officially go ahead and get going and motoring. I will take out some mail that I have to do, and I also have to make 2 quick phone calls at 8 o'clock. And then we will officially go ahead and get going, get this trail camera. I'll double check the weather. But regardless, it's going to be nice, regardless. So we'll officially go ahead and get on down there, and it'll be what an exciting hype Wednesday, because I can just tell you guys right now. So we are officially going to the abandoned Pennsylvania Turnpike. I know I've been talking about it forever, but we're officially going to get there, guys. And it's crazy because it's right in Breezewood, PA, right? And right towards the end of, well, no, it's actually Interstate 70 at that point. But right at the very end of that, guys, you see signs, Breezewood, Pennsylvania, and Interstate 99 North and all of that. And it's like, oh. So, I'm just gonna definitely just be super, super hype about that. Getting on Interstate 70 again for just a real little bit of time. And then here in about 4 weeks, we'll officially be going the whole way down, guys. Once again. Oh my god. Alright, guys. Anyhow. So I'm done, so I don't get coughing like crazy. I'm gonna go. Hey everyone, your girl is here. It's now officially 8:04. I just got some really, really good pics. I did want to come on and share that Graham isn't it up yet, so I'm going to give her another 10 minutes. And I'm going to check on her. Last night whenever I came home, she said she had a really high temperature, so I definitely want to be here for if the doctors can get her in today. So yes, I'm going to check on her about 10 minutes. I'll give it till about 8:15. Then it's getting a little bit late, and I should definitely check on her. Usually she is up by 7, so with only a temperature, she might choke on her spit or something like that, like breathing issues, obviously. You don't wait in a whole hour and 15, duh, right? So I'll give it here about another 15 minutes, and then I'll go check on her, and then we can officially go get my trail cam, if she's good. So anyhow, guys, talk to you guys soon. Just want to give you guys that update. You're finally up, Moo. I was just getting ready to check on you here in about 5 minutes.
I'm so sick, and I don't know what to do.
Well, we can always, take you.
Huh?
We can take you somewhere.
Last night got stuff that I was supposed to check Facebook or Instagram. You have got to stop putting out pictures like that.
What do you mean?
My my God.
They're what?
They're not right.
I don't know what you're talking.
There's not one picture with you that has on clothes.
Well, come on.
Other than bathing suits and bras.
Come on.
No, I'm telling you the truth.
No, there's a lot of them on there that do. Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. So it's now officially time. We are officially here at my trail cam checking location. This has obviously been out here, what, 7 nights now? Yeah, so Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night. 6 nights actually. So anyhow guys, we'll officially go ahead and get on out here and get it. Obviously, you guys can see I'm super happy and excited for today. So very happy and just excited in general as well. So officially gonna track our way out here and have a really fun time. So we'll see what all is going on out here. Maybe we'll spook the red fox, who knows? So yes, and then later on today, Graham said she didn't know what she was going to do whenever whenever she woke up then this morning. So obviously you guys just heard that. So we'll officially figure it out ourselves, you know. We'll see what she's still thinking when I get home, and then we'll officially go ahead and yeah. So anyhow guys, let's check and see if this guy still has out the potting mix. I already know the answer, right? Because obviously I'm looking at it. You guys are not looking at it quite yet. And obviously, yes, you guys can see he still has out the potting mix. Maybe this will be a thumbnail. Maybe. Maybe, just maybe. Anyhow, guys, so yes, you guys can see he still has it out. I hope I didn't scare him that bad, guys. You know? Like, there's freaking a... Well, actually, let me see. So, could you have seen me? Yeah, you could have seen me. Let's come up here to his vantage point. Okay. Now, obviously, I'll show you guys where I was. So, I was in between all of those shrubs. So, in between this really big tree and that smaller tree after the little bent tree down there. Oh, and obviously I had a fluorescent green hammer. So yeah, more than likely guys, he probably just saw me swinging that thing and he was like, I am not going near this maniac, right? She's a maniac on your trail. Anyhow guys, seriously again, I really though, for reals, like hope I didn't spook him that bad. You know, and then obviously it inherently waving like, hey, right, like, stop being weird back there. Not everybody who has a hammer is evil, right? You know, so obviously again though, it's both, you know, both sides have equal arguments basically. So yes, but yeah, you guys get the point though. So, and you can still see the remnants of it. So yeah. We'll officially keep walking on out here and we'll get this trail cam checked, guys. So it'll be really, really good to get it checked. Little PD River has since cleared up, right? Little PD River. I'm gonna be seeing signs for that, guys. Holy shit, deer. That's why you be quiet, Alyssa. Gotta contain your excitement. You're in their home, Alyssa. Quiet down. Look, look, look. There it is. guys, so there it went. That was a good, I don't know, 25 yards the most, honestly. So if I was archery hunting in the fall, I could have got that. But more than likely, by the fall time, they aren't going to be that close to you. And if they do, well, then they're a nonsense deer. They're not a survivalist deer, huh? So yes. Anyhow, guys, let's keep walking on down here. It kind of reminded me of, actually, wait, now that I bring that up, that's another time when I was wrong, right? So, obviously, when, oh, that's just a squirrel out in the field. Okay. Thought it was a gray fox. Anyhow, that's the time when I was wrong in 2025, remember? So whenever I was in the Shenandoah, right, the deer got that close to me, and these people were coming up, and they must have been normals there, right? Because they knew that the deer aren't going to freak out like that, right? They're really used to, in the Shenandoah National Park, the people walking right up to them, kind of like, well, actually the complete opposite of the key deer, because those key deer are very, very sick, and there is definitely some kind of animal out there, you know, that is some, like, pumas, right, like, stash pile. Anyhow, guys, so, we'll get to reinvestigate it here this fall, which, I mean, actually, yeah, if they don't have a sign, I can still go in that way. Anyhow, guys, so yes, yes, you guys, obviously knew that, right? So, they didn't, because they knew more than me, right? So I was assuming, right, I mean, they're not that far geographically, right? They still have the same predators in Virginia as they do here, right, in Pennsylvania. But unfortunately, again, I thought it was, you know, them, you know, they would have been scared, right? That's why I barely moved at all, right? So, anyhow, guys, let me get the rest of the way out here, and I'll be back on with you guys soon. Awesome, guys, there it is. And here it is right now, guys. I officially got it. Holy cow, that was absolutely amazing to see that it was still here, guys. And you guys can also see, I didn't see this last time I was here, but there is like a little trail walking out into the field. So I do believe that they might come in there, you know, yeah, down in there, right, afterwards. So let me show you guys that, and then you guys can actually see the corn is looking really, really good. So it's almost right before knee high, so which is good, because they always say knee high before the 4th of July, right? So anyhow, guys, let's officially show you guys into the field, right? Perfect. Nice little trail. You can definitely see my trail, right, walking through, and then you can see most of the time I cut up there over to there. Yeah, we'll officially go ahead and get on home here, check on Graham again, and see how she's feeling about everything. Oh, and then we'll officially, like I said, go ahead and get going to the abandoned Pennsylvania Turnpike later on today, if she's doing well, and I don't have to take her anywhere. So, jeez, watch it, Alyssa. Stuff is slippery and slick. So, anyhow, guys, let's officially go ahead and get on in there. Oh, jeez. What the heck, Alyssa? So, and also, I didn't, no, actually, I'll just include that in earlier, and I'll include it again now. Also, speaking of, I hope you're ready for when reality strikes. So, yes, am I still ready for when reality strikes? And yes, I am, guys, because I'm still able to find joy outside of that. And if I was living in the delusion, right, that those people would be in my life forever, well, then I had a brutal reality check coming, probably because I also wasn't prepared for reality too, right? So yeah, that's also really, really cool. And since I brought up the nonsense topic, you can also share that too. It's like, yeah, you know, if you were hoping for the glamorized and glorified version of things, then you actually have to deal with the reality. Well, you're gonna probably cry like Chloe Cole, right? Obviously, Chloe Cole's situation is different, right? Because she was very, very young. She still wants it an adult. And I agree with a lot of that stuff for sure. So yeah, you know, it's like, yeah, right there, you know. So it's like, yeah, if you go into it wanting the glamorized and then you get the reality, yeah, you're gonna be very, very sad and cry a lot. Because it wasn't what you were expecting. You weren't expecting reality. And you weren't also grounded in reality too, of what it actually means, right? For the person to want to transition, right? So yeah, that is also kind of cool. So a nice little wildly good, wildly different full circle, right? It's definitely different than last Wednesday, right? Well, I'm sorry, about 5 Wednesdays ago, right? When I wildly wrapped everything into a wrap. And then I saw the location on, guys. Oh my god. The location. You guys can still see I'm still just reliving that joy and excitement, guys. It was so rewarding to see her finally, you know? It's definitely really rewarding. Anyhow, guys, I'll officially go ahead here and walk the rest of the way back to my car. And I'll see you guys when I'm there. Talk to you guys soon. Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. So coming to you guys today now. I actually was very, very lucky. I was able to get my car in today. So you guys obviously see now it is about 20%. So it definitely needed, because if they couldn't do it today, but again, I was just in time, guys. If they couldn't have done it today, it would have been July 7th. Which that obviously would not have worked with as far as I am going for the 4th of July, right? So you guys know I am going all out this year for the 4th of July. And yes, I definitely wouldn't have been able to make it on 20%. So why don't I just get it done today? The weather in Breezewood is supposed to be mostly cloud, like partly sunny, it said, which basically means mostly cloudy. A few peaks here and there, and also the clouds are really, really big today. And they're also the Columbus clouds, which are really, really puffy. So yeah, the sun doesn't come through those. So, like they do the high cirrus clouds, right? So yes, obviously, we will hold off on the abandoned Pennsylvania Turnpike. Maybe tomorrow we'll do that. So that'll be good. And obviously then the swimming is out of the picture then. But we can get to that next Super Lush Life week of activities. And then, yeah, other than that, I just went ahead and got the mail. I did get 2 new medicines, so I have to put those away before I start to film, because then I'll just create more work for myself. Here, I'll blur right now and show. Well, you guys can see them there. So, yeah, I'll officially go ahead and do that, and then since we're just waiting on the clouds and stuff and the weather and everything, and I'm waiting on my car today, you know, we'll check these trail cam pictures together, and then we'll finish up my craft. So, wind up the rest of the rainy day activities, right? So we'll finish the craft today, you know, and stuff like that. Probably do some sweeping in here too. You know, it's good to keep up with that too. And then do some more research on my time in Smyrna, right? So yeah, it'll definitely be a really, really fun up to afternoon today. So again, it's only just shortly after 10. So yeah, it'll be nice, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Alright guys, so it's now officially 10:35, and it's now officially time to check my trail cam. So you guys would not believe it, despite the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 films already on it. So take the number of items, 55, and minus 10. There's 45 freaking items on here, guys. Holy cow. And I'm so excited to check it with you guys. So, whoa. Watch yourself, girl. Watch yourself. Oh, jeez. Alright, guys. Let's go ahead and let's check them together. Very happy and excited to see what all is on here. You know, I should actually get like a big projector too, right? Let me make sure this is not going to fall off either. I got to get back here a little bit further so you guys can see the whole thing. Alright, guys. Let's go ahead and check it out. Oh my god, guys, look, a deer. Oh my god. Wow, guys, a freaking deer. right in front there. Oh my gosh. Wow, guys. That is awesome. Oh, I did forget about the squirrels, guys. What, Moo Moo? That is great, yes. See, the only thing, guys, is what is it considered squirrel habitat, though? You know what I'm saying? So it's super, super hard to really figure it out. Guys, look at that. What is it doing? Guys, I was out of there for a good 24 hours at that point. And it's still, like, smelling around. That is crazy, guys. That's crazy. There it is again. Yeah, it's smelling. Guys, that's crazy. Freaking noses they have. Wow, guys, that is wild. The noses they have, for reals. Oh, there it is, going down through. There it is. Guys, it's like it doesn't even see it there. You know? There's no way that it's still smelling me, guys. There's just no way. That's wild. Guys, that is freaking insane. The noses that they have, guys. This is where you actually get to see it in great detail, huh? Look at its hair all standing up, too. Oh, okay, now it's finally eating. Okay. That's a good picture, guys. I like that. We're going to have to remember number 9. Aww. Guys, that is perfect. It's like its own little cover. It blends right in. Watch, now it's going to walk right up to the camera. Okay, now it sees the camera. It's like, what is this thing? Guys, these are some good films. I'm surprised. I'm not really super surprised, but this is definitely a good, that was definitely a good place for deer. Just kind of standing there. It's looking right at it. I love that, guys. That's cute. Alright, let's check this one. That same deer, once again. Guys, that's cute. Now it's going down out into the field. Oh, there it is, way back in there. There it is, way back in there. This is good camera, guys, to be able to get that. Another. It's a squirrel. Ooh, look, guys. Nice little, just looks like 2 points right now. Get out of there. Go away, bar. Go away. There we go. Oh. Heck yeah, guys. It's like they don't even know that it's there, which is so cool. Means I'm a good hider at it, which is good. Don't see anything there. 19. Just another squirrel. Nothing really much there. Hey guys, I'm at officially 6:40, so I'm going to just do the rest on my own and then come on with the rest. So anyhow, talk to you guys soon. Actually, guys, spoke way too quick, but look. This one is different, guys. This deer right here. Look at that. Those are some really wide rack. It's a really wide rack, guys. And there it goes, walking out. Oh my god, guys, look. Oh my god, I spoke way too soon. There's 2 of them. There's 2 bucks at the same time. Because those are going to be really big by the fall time, I'll tell you that. Really, really, really big. Yep, and there they both go together. You can definitely tell they're on heightened alert when it's windy. And that makes sense because of the predators and everything after them. You know, you can't hear them coming. That's what they like. Holy cow, guys. This is yesterday when I was getting ready to go. Basically done with my picnic. Guys, look at that deer. Oh my god. That is a hunter's paradise, guys. If somebody gets him, they're going to be very happy. They get a whole bunch of meat and they get an awesome... Oh my gosh. Guys. Oh my gosh. That is crazy, guys. Those are really, really high. Wow. Look at that thing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. That's crazy. Oh, look. There it is. It's sitting down, guys. Oh my god. Look at all these times that I get them sitting down. Isn't that just so awesome, guys? I love that so much. Oh my god, that's great. Let's see how long he sits down then. He's still sitting down. Guys, what are the odds that you get them sitting down basically 2 months apart? Really, basically only a month and a half. Because as soon as I came back from Florida, remember? They were sitting down. Oh my god, guys, this is great. Oh my god, look. Oh, there it got up. So it only sat down for about 5 minutes. Alright guys, we're almost done. Almost to the end here. Oh, there's a little doe. Oh, that's cute. I'm going to go back through that and get some photos. Because this is cute, guys. This is really cute. I like this a lot. There it is over there. Has its ears back. Guys, I might have to actually put it back here at this place. Definitely. Oh, what the heck. Alright guys, I'm officially back, and you guys can see I was definitely not expecting this at all. There's only 2 night films at all, which is just crazy. Because I would definitely have thought with, you know, the squirrels running up and down that log, definitely thought other animals would have done that too. And like scavengers would have went underneath the tree, you know. But there wasn't anything except over here on this second film. You guys can see. Watch, you'll see some eyeballs. See, there it is. Once this gets back to frame 1, we're going to look. It's hard to tell I mean, it kind of looks like a deer, but deer don't skimper around like that. So we're going to look at this closer. Here we go. All right, so you guys can make out its face and its ears. Definitely looks like deer, right? Now let's do this really, really slow here, every single frame. Okay, there's its body. There's like its hindquarters, but you can't catch the tail quite. Okay, and then look, also it looks like it has a really long neck because look, you can see it. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you guys can see that in through there. So it looks like its neck is tall enough that it can, and then it comes over through there. But that's very fast. That also looks like a deer there too. Right there, that frame right there. From this progression to this progression. And then it just skimpers off. You can never find the tail or any other big time identifying factors. But other than that, guys, that is officially the trail cam check for today. So I will officially, now that it is about 11, that was a lot of fun trail cam checks. We will officially go ahead and get on out here, and we will do my craft. So anyhow, I'll talk to you guys later. On your girl this year, so I made a big boo-boo. So yes, obviously black absorbs all colors, right? Because black is all colors, right? So you guys can see, I have no idea why this doesn't work, but look. I don't understand, guys. I don't understand. And look, even if you shake it up. Alright guys, enough of that. Oh my god, it finally works. Oh my god. I guess I just wasn't going crazy enough, huh? There it is. I feel this in the morning, 'cause I'm going hard tonight. Alright guys, I'm actually not going hard tonight. I will obviously be going hard tomorrow, right? So yes, anyhow guys, let's officially go ahead and got it. Alright guys, let's officially work on the rest. So far, right now I have compacted with pure clarity, guys. Now I have to work on this. And I cannot remember what said I was going to do for this. I really don't remember. And I can't seem to find my video either where I said, anyhow, better figure that out, guys. Guys, I'm still here trying to really think really hard. What could it be? So, obviously, compacted with pure clarity. Obviously, I'm not having good clarity right now. That is part of the went low part of Super Lush Life. Seriously thinking, like, why not, like rain, Love for Lush is raining ideas bigger than day before. See, because it's wider than the river. So obviously you can see this on a cosmic scale. You can't see you can see the cosmic scale from the ground scale, right? But you can't see the whole entire river from just where you are, right? You need the cosmic scale. So, way of incorporating those together. So maybe raining, not full picture ideas, but you guys get the point though, right? So, like, try to think of, like, a comparison for that, right? So it's like raining, oh my gosh. And it's so hard because I don't have a whole bunch of room to write, like, unimaginable, right? Like, oh my god, I don't know why I can't figure this out. I will definitely figure it out, though, guys. I just want to come on and share my blank that I'm having right now. Anyhow, I'll be back on with you guys. Alright guys, here we go. So raining bigger ideas at night to connect to the lush. Obviously, yes, rivers flow into oceans, but can you see the whole entire ocean? No, you can't. You need to literally go up into a cosmic scale, right? So obviously all night, all summer, right? So yes, at night is when you come alive because you're doing it all night, all summer, right? And you're connecting to the lush, right? Which is that biggest scale possible, right? So yes, and you're doing everything on a big scale, right? And then you can also go back through, right, and look at a statewide photograph or a United States photograph in my case and see, okay, here on Florida, here on Florida, here on Florida, right? So you're again connecting to a amount of lush, right, that can only be achieved when you're looking at the whole picture, right? And what matters is now all the time, right? So yeah, it's kind of cool. Anyhow, guys, let me work on the next bit. Guys, I just also thought, so also as well, with what I just came up with, this also kind of goes off, you know, like, there's a specific saying, it's like, do big and dream bigger, right? So always dream bigger, but also humble yourself and know that there's only a certain extent, right, that you can, you know, connect to, right? And it's okay to want that highest part of connection during the super lush life. So for example, with what I came up, raining bigger ideas at night to connect to the lush. That goes off exactly what I just said. Because obviously, whenever you're on the river during the day, right, you also got to remember what matters is now, right? So you're on the river and you connect. You don't just connect into the ocean, right? Because obviously where I am in Pennsylvania, you can't connect to the ocean, right? You would have a very long time to connect to the ocean, right? So you obviously... you take it, right, when the sun, because the sun isn't going to set on us, right? So when the sun does it set, you know, you're always reminded that it does it set, right, on the biggest scale, too, because of the aurora borealis, which is even wider, right, than the river, because on the river, you know, you can see the whole entire river. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you can see the width of the river, right, when you're on the river. But you can't see it. But, like, you can't, or I'm sorry, then the next step then at night, right, is when the aurora borealis comes in, and that is even bigger, right, because that takes up the whole entire sky, right, and you don't have to, like, massively look around, right? You know what I'm saying? So, on the river, you can just basically almost look ahead and just see the width of it, right? But it's not like that on the cosmic scale. You need to literally look at the entire sky, right? So that's cool, right? Nice little cool twist. So anyhow, I'll officially now move on to my other section. Here we go. Setting your own grooves since the sun never sets. So obviously, yes, obviously the sun does actually set though, right? So you can't just be too far, you know, away from reality. But yes, the sun does continue to set, but you set your own grooves, right? You don't worry about the sun. That's why the sun never sets, guys. Hey, right? So you set your own grooves, right? As if the sun never sets. There we go. And you stay in the groove, right? Or you change the groove, right? Because obviously, again, you know, you won't be done when morning comes. So you stay cozy in a groove. Oh my god, I just had it. Guys, I was so close. Let me think again. So, set your own grooves since sun never sets. No need to be worried. Grooves change when morning comes, or when you want it to come. Yeah, because it's the way you wanna. Alright guys, that's what that one will be. Also goes off the what matters is now all the time, because obviously whenever the sun is setting, obviously it has grooves, right? Then different parts, you know, of its shadow, right? So the shadows are changing as the sun is setting, duh, right? So you set your own grooves as well. So that's also really, really cool. Like you set your own, but it's also what matters is now, because if you're focused on how the groove 15 minutes ago, well, then you're not what matters is now, right? So yeah, so you have to be focused again on setting your own grooves, right? And that also again plays into the logic of what matters is now, right? You can't be focused on, nope, what matters is now all the time, guys. Setting your own grooves, since the sun changes its grooves constantly along with you. There we go. That's perfect, because yes, the shadows at sunset are different than the shadows at sunrise. Why? Because the sun rises in the east and it sets in the west, right? So yes, the sunset shadows are different, and it still, again, is reminding you, since again, it never sets, right? So it's reminding you that you need to focus on what matters is now all the time. So yes, that is actually what that will all be called, guys. Anyhow, here we go. Right, guys, this is literally 110 times better. So setting your own grooves, remember, since the sun doesn't set, it's always reminding you, obviously, again, what matters is now, right? And obviously in the morning, it reminds you, obviously, again, it does change positions, though, but it still never sets, right? So, obviously, again, remember, shadows at sunrise are different than shadows at sunset. And also, they only last and stay in one position for just a couple of minutes. That's why you remember, it's reminding you that what matters is now, all the time. And, obviously, at the night shows, right? So, obviously, again, this I already shared, right? It's when you're raining bigger ideas at night to connect to the lush, right? Obviously, again, rivers connect into oceans, but you can't see the ocean. And also, whenever you can't see the ocean because you're in Pennsylvania, you obviously you have to connect to that, or the lush, right? Obviously, some people would say the universe, but yes, the lush, right, is reminding you, right? While you're dancing your heart out to the dawn, that what matters is now, all the time, right? So even when you can't see the bigger picture, you're still connecting to the bigger picture at night. Why you're doing it all night, all summer. Oh my god, guys. That is amazing. So anyhow, now I'll probably put on in here, probably just leave it the nude color, honestly. And I'm gonna put rain or shine, sand, sea, sand and seeds, guys. Rain or shine, sand or seeds, right? Because obviously, sunflowers don't grow well with salt water, right? They need clear water. Well, again, water that doesn't have salt, meaning not the ocean water, right? So yes, they obviously need that. So it's like you can still shine, right? Sand and seeds, right? So yeah, that's kind of cool. Sand and seeds, super lush life, So yeah, anyhow, let me officially go ahead and put that in. Alright guys, so here is the ending here. So I'm searching for places to see, obviously, and watch my year perched up high until, well, I didn't have until next super. Obviously, yes, that is really, really good. And obviously, as I'm leaving, or as I'm trying to find the best place to perch, right? All those trees that are kind of like hung onto the mountain, yes, that are kind of like dangling off the cliffs there. So yes, those are obviously as well. Alright guys, so here is officially the ending now. So I'm searching for places to see and watch my year perched up high until I don't have until next Super Lush Life. And yes, as you guys can see, obviously, so there's all these like trees that are on the mountainside on these cliffs, and I'm trying to find the best vantage point, right? And obviously looking in all the canyons and everything. Obviously, yes, those are all the times that I went low and I went high at the exact same time. So obviously then I stay perched up there. Again, not really, but figuratively speaking, I stay perched up there and I, just wait a full year and then I take it off again, right? And obviously leaving all those footprints, which is leaving all those trees, right? Just basically in the general vicinity is also super easy, because those were the big, big, big highlights. But obviously in Super Lush Life, every second is a highlight. So you take, again, your drive up to, well, again, you don't drive, obviously, during Super Lush Life. Well, you have to drive to some places. You guys get the point, though. All right, so yes, all perched up there, just waiting for next Super Lush Life. So yeah, it's kind of cool, honestly. And obviously that is called Hawk Mountain Sanctuary, so being perched up there, yeah, it makes sense. So anyhow, guys, I'll officially go ahead, though, and go ahead and get lunch. And then I'll be back on with you guys after lunch. That's right, Moo. Cheese balls, baked beans, and Spam. Guys, so actually it does not look like tomorrow is a good Breezewood day either. It is going to be very breezy in Breezewood. So I just looked honestly and you guys can see just what it's going to be, which is a big time bummer. So I was going to also go out here and go tanning, but there's also a whole pile of clouds now. So yes, welcome back to Pennsylvania weather, Alyssa. Welcome back. So yes, I will obviously, again, probably just watch my episode of my show and not watch another episode of my show. And yeah, hopefully, again, just pray that next week is really, really nice, because Friday I have my run, so I'm not going to want to do anything, yeah, and also speaking of maybe going up to 5 days a week, I was thinking maybe, so let me think here. The end of July, so maybe even the middle of July. No, there's enough time beforehand that I can get a lot of these activities done before the 4th of July yet. So, and maybe even a couple other ones. So actually what we'll do, guys, is we'll go up to 5 days a week, probably coming up here pretty soon. Once, probably at the end of the month, I'll make up my mind exactly when, but definitely probably 5 days a week then, for July and August, and probably the week of my birthday, then I'll change it back to only 4 days a week, So yeah, that'll be really, really good, to have the rest of July, all of August, and partway into September, right, be my, So yeah, and I can also take off days in between, but yeah, it'll definitely help me with saving for sure. So yeah, we'll go up to 5 days a week, because obviously that's 5 days a week the first 3 months of basically 2.5 actually. After Valentine's Day, I, really cut it down then to, 4. But yeah, so we'll see. Anyhow, I'll go ahead and get going, and I'll talk to everyone later. Obviously, you guys can also see as well, I'm going to have those baked beans. With the baked beans, speaking of them, since my big run on Friday, obviously, we have those baked beans that I can warm up, right? So, yeah, maybe have some spaghetti again, spaghetti and baked beans. Guys, I haven't had that in a while, but that would definitely be a good combo. But anyhow, guys, I'll officially go ahead and get going. Just want to come on and share those little updates as to what I'm thinking about for work and everything. So, anyhow, I'm going to go check my credit card statement, check how much is in the bank. Obviously, again, I get paid tomorrow, but obviously I have my oil change bill due today. Those probably aren't that much money, so maybe like $80. So just subtract 100. Just go on the high end, you know. So, and then I'll see from what my current balance is, and then minus my balance with my credit card balance. And then maybe I could do some looking into the 4th of July too. Because remember, shortly after the 4th of July, that's why I kind of like the middle of July. So after the 4th of July, I go to Erie, right? Obviously. And then, you know, and I obviously have brand new oil too, which is really, really good, right? So yeah. Yeah, again, there's a lot to think about yet. Anyhow, I'll be back home with you guys soon. Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. So literally 7 minutes ago, basically like 3 minutes after I got done with the text or the video, not even 3 minutes, and my place had texted me and said, hey, your car's done. So we officially make it to Breezewood today. Heck yeah. Alright guys, let's officially go ahead and let Graham know. We'll talk to you guys soon. Guys, I gotta find my socks. Where did I put them? Oh no, that's right, they got wet earlier, right? So I got to get new socks. Anyhow, guys, you would not believe it. Absolutely not believe it. As soon as I got done telling you guys about that, I just got confirmation, guys, that my Georgia peaches have freaking shipped, guys. Yes! Absolutely yes, guys. Alright, anyhow, let me get on my shoes now and then drive myself over, or where am I driving? But doesn't Graham need to come? Because how can I drive 2 cars at one time? Anyhow, guys, again, I'll talk to you guys soon. Hey guys, I'm about ready to go. I'm filling up my water so I can leave, pretty much as soon as I get home. You guys can see this is where the water is, and there's still this much left. And once you get past 32 on the Columbia, there's still, a whole bunch left. So it's actually that's probably closer to 40, and this is probably like 30. There you have it. And yes, again, speaking of, you know, having both of these now, again, I'm only taking one today. Why I'm only taking one? Well, my Myrtle Beach highway. Why do I want to say Overseas Highway? Overseas Highway is a whole different kit and caboodle, guys. The Myrtle Beach Highway, yes, obviously is not female friendly, right? And yes, I had my entire Columbia before I left. Well, actually, I was sipping on them both equally, and I only had like this much left in the pink one and about double in the Columbia. Yeah, you guys remember. So yeah, let's be a good girl, Alyssa, and let's be a proactive girl, right? Even though there's lots of bathrooms and lots of sheets along the way, you don't need all the water because you just hydrated yourself and replenished after your walk this morning. Anyhow, guys, let's officially go. Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. I believe this is officially the spot. Unfortunately, the little mosquitoes are terrible around here, so I definitely should have, got this a little bit better, honestly. But yes, you guys can see people are officially here, a lot of them. A lot of them say that it's a good place for biking. I never knew that. But we'll officially walk on up in here. There was a crazy access point further up, but it's to the left, and it was just crazy, honestly. There was all these posted signs and everything. So a lot of people said it's a good biking area. I think it'll be cool to get in there and test my light. See how far down it goes and hear the echoes, and also kind of see the fans, you know, and also see, you know, with it being so dark in there, if there's any specific animals, you know, that go, you know, let me get out of the way of this car. Any animals that, like, you know, make certain noise, or, you know, try to get in those vents even though it's so dark. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think it'll be cool to see, honestly. So we'll officially, yeah, just kind of see how it is in here, see what all, you know, animals and creatures may have made it their place, you know. No idea how that car got on there. So the old PA Pike says on the sticker of that car. So yeah, like I said, and I still don't know the exact, like, purpose behind this. Like, why was it abandoned? I really don't remember. So yeah, we'll officially walk on up here. I do believe I'm walking the right way. Yeah, I don't see why I wouldn't be. So, yeah, definitely not female friendly to run in, for sure. Just because, you know, yeah, there's just too many weird hidden spots. It is very rural. The chances of seeing anybody, next to none. Give me 1 second to switch my hand. Guys, I'm here now. So yeah, it is, like I said, not very female friendly at all, right? There's also a lot of road ickiness. You have to watch your step, right? So watching your step and trying to watch, and also, you know, running with the option of people possibly seeing you, glimpses, right? So you almost have to wear green. Like, there's just a lot that goes into this. Is not female friendly, guys, at all. So let's keep walking up here. We'll figure out where it is, and I'll be back on with you guys soon. Don't want to waste all my battery on an intro. So here we go. Hey everyone, your girl is here. I am finally here. And as you guys can see, you can definitely see why they just abandoned ship, and you can actually hear the new turnpike down there. With all that being said, guys, we're officially going to go ahead and get on in here. Hopefully this is not super nerve-wracking, right? I don't think it will be, honestly, but because it is a big tunnel, you know, so we'll see, honestly. But I don't know how far in here it goes, but definitely gonna give it a shot and check it out. So I don't think I'll see anybody on here, but I could, you know, they could be biking through here and have on like a spotlight on the front, right? So yeah, we'll check it out and see how it is in here. But once we reach the actual gate, we'll drink a little bit more and then we'll be ready. So yeah, it's definitely wild in here, guys. It's like a just massive, just utter darkness. Crazy, guys. You guys see, I don't know if they were trying to make 2 lanes and then they just decided it was just too much. I don't know, but see, guys, this is the only thing that is hard about this, you know, because my hand gets so tired right away for some unknown reason. I'm sure I could just drink enough and then just go on in here, you know, just kind of set this off to the side, you know, and just really like wash it really well. I don't think anybody would be arrogant enough, right, to do anything, you know. So I would really just like to be able to film it good though, you know. So I think that's what I might end up doing. But anyhow, guys, let's flip you guys around. Okay, if this is what I have to do the whole trip, then that's also fine. That's really not that bad, you know? So, as long as I don't drop my phone big time, I'm alright. So, let's go ahead and get on through here and see what's hopping along. Alright, guys. Without further ado, we are finally here. You can't see my light yet. Pretty soon though, you should be able to. Rules of the trail. Can't read it, so I'm not doing anything stupid, so. Can you even see my light? Yeah. White. Hang on, guys. Let me... It's raining everywhere. What's way down there? Alright guys, let's go back to the start because that didn't have much. What is that way down there? What the heck is it, guys? We're gonna find out soon enough. So let's go on in here and check it out. It's just this real little white piece. I don't understand it. Okay, here we go. Guys, I also wonder if that's safe. You know, does that mean the mountain is slowly, like, there we go. Hang on, flip around. You guys know what I'm saying. Oh, guys, it's really hollow. Alright, guys. What is that, guys? Guys, what is it? What is it? I thought it would be so much more, guys. Uh-oh, guys, look at that. Well, it's already too late now. If the mountain decides to fall, I would be gone. Guys, I think, honestly, I think that's just the other side. Guys, there's finally a reflection. Way down there. Okay, so it's other people. Hang on. crazy, guys. Guys, that better not be a train. It's not a train. This is what it looks like from the front, guys. Guys, I bet you this is the 13 miles. Is that what 13 miles light looks like when it's completely dark outside? Or when it's completely dark inside, but the sun is out? Guys, they are so freaking far away. It's not even funny. Guys, what is this down here? I'm gonna speed this part up, guys. What the heck? What the heck, guys? Look at that. But I go all the way. Oh. Well, alrighty then, guys. Alrighty then. How about that? How about that, guys? What the heck? They're like moving back there. It's Brittany, bitch. It's Brittany, bitch. One, two, three, four. There's another number. 717. This is the end. Oh, with the Illuminati stuff. Area 51. Clap them cheeks. What the heck? You see B2 good function. Whatever that means. Still got a lot to go, guys. Outlaw. Monday or Friday? Oh no, I think they're meaning something else, guys. Whoever Maddie Summers is, guys. There's quite the wall in here. What's down here at the other side? Guys, we are officially about probably a minute left at the most. So we're almost here. And then we can see what's on the other side. This definitely has been exactly kind of what I had thought, but a lot less. So honestly, you know, you have these different like energy things, whatever these are. I definitely thought that they would have been more broken down. It does look like there was the occasional bees, but they since have obviously non-existed. So I definitely thought it was going to be more like that. I definitely foresaw more like dust and breaking down of things, but I don't know if it's the cold environment, you know, almost all the time that like that prevents comparing and contrasting, or what exactly it is. But this has definitely been a lot more preserved than what I had originally thought. The roofs stopped like caving in after so long. The lights completely torn out. That all up there, whatever that is, that's completely gone. Like, I definitely was thinking it would be a lot, again, more like broken down, but even like this, there's hardly any wire that is missing and loose. Like, it definitely has stayed in its overall compartment, which is astonishing to really, if you really think about it, you know, especially since how old this project is. It's definitely crazy. I'm definitely going to map it walking back and figure out the exact distance, but yeah, it's just definitely, again, wild. I would have never thought it would be the way that it is, you know? It's like so perfectly like preserved, right? So even though there were a couple of those ads, I still did exactly as well as I predicted. So I'll get into that as soon as I get out here into the open. Alright guys, so here I am now, officially out. I wanted to come on and share, I think actually, 1 second. So I think you can actually get up to the upper level if you go through there. We're going to check that out on the way back, but I wanted to come on and share. So obviously this is an abandoned turnpike, right? So similar to abandoned ship, right? So 1 month and 1 year ago at this time, the initial abandoned ship happened, right? Obviously this was a long time ago, but how was I going with that? So yes, so since I wrapped everything up fully 1 week ago, right? So we're gonna do 1 year and 1 month, and then just 1 month ago at this time. But that again, once it wrapped up, there we go, last week. So I still did a very good job at focusing on the task at hand and leaving all of that stuff out, right? So yes, I did good job at that. And then I pushed it off, and then I focused on the task at hand. But this time I wasn't paralyzed when I saw them, right? Or I had a comparison, right? So, and there was a comparison because there were a lot of similarities to what was written against my will, right? So you don't know if the people there elected to write those. But yeah, so it's kind of what a way to wrap up an abandoned thing, abandoned turnpike, and wrap up a super lush life activity, because I've been obviously planning this pretty much ever since the start of my page, right? So yeah, it's kind of cool. What a way to kind of wrap everything up, you know? and bring a cool twist into it, right? So yes, I went to a place where people abandon ship, right? And even though I was focusing on the task at hand and tried to push out certain things, because a lot of that stuff can be really, really well designed, right? Like they can draw skulls really, really good. Like it's not all really, really bad stuff, right? So yeah, again, it's kind of a crazy way to loop it all together, honestly, if you ask me. But we did. So we'll officially go out here and walk just a little bit more. Then we'll officially wrap up today. Actually, no, we're not gonna walk out here anymore. Yeah, let me just check my, I'm at 60 and it is 5:16. Yeah, probably gonna head on back for tonight, guys. Get my shower, but now that I know where it is a little bit better, because that west entrance was obviously closed, so I didn't know really what to do when I saw the west entrance was closed. But then you have to come up a little bit further and then you make a left, right? And then you're right in line with the turnpike, and then it's like Oregon Drive or something like that. So yeah, we'll officially go ahead and get going. And you guys can hear it. It sounds like the turnpike. I don't even see the trucks. But you can hear they are right on top, which is really, really crazy. So yeah, we'll officially go ahead and get going. Once I get back up here, we'll try to look at that room on the side, see where that takes us, and then we'll be done. Here we go. All right, guys. Alright guys, so it actually doesn't look like that is anything, believe it or not. So, anyhow guys, I'm gonna start my watch and head on back through. So, I'll let you guys know when I get back how far this walk was. You guys will see it. Here we go. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, I'm officially back now. I do not like the looks of this at all, guys. You know, there's just something about it, and the way that the water is violently swarming down, there's just something I don't like about it, guys. Alright, I can shut off my light now. See guys, that's just a little bit, you know, too much for me. You know? It definitely should not be that saturated, guys. Look at that. That's at the first main big supporting beam. Yeah, guys, there's just something about it. Anyhow, guys, wait till I see that this officially came off. Yep, it did. So here I am now, guys, officially all through this little section. This has obviously been, again, a really good little trip through here. So obviously now the sun is out and we are back now. So it is a little bit cloudy, but other than that, it's definitely really nice. Making sure nobody was hiding and peeking all around, you know? So yeah, anyhow guys, that was really fun, honestly, in there. Like I said, I did a good job and I focused on my goal, and even right there, I focused on my goal, right? So what a crazy way to loop all of it together. Again, especially with seeing all those, right? Yeah, so that's crazy, guys. And I did also want to come on, since I didn't share, I guess I can try to do a mimic, because this one I can mimic. So I'll do this one as a mimic. So let me actually switch into this hand. And by the way, it was just over a mile, guys. So all right, so I something now bunnies. All right, anyhow, guys, so I'm gonna do that impersonation that I had shared. So it's like, now imagine the phone is me, right? So right now I'm looking right at the phone. It's like, hey, Alyssa, or hey, Alyssa, do you want to go do some bread pull? Right? Even I can't do it, right? Because again, I don't get like that. And again, that's not me being a bitch right now. And obviously talking behind her back, right? Same with Kayla. It's just doing my own little thing. And even I can't do that and not make any eye contact. So it's like, hey, Alyssa, we need some knives right now on the line. Do you want to get to them first? That's basically, again, exactly how it was. And then, I'm trying to remember, I asked her a question one time, and she's just like, no, I didn't like that much. I forget exactly what question I asked her, right? Obviously, same with, still to this day, I don't remember what again exactly brought up, but I remember talking about the dim wad at the interstate, right? So, yeah, but like I said, guys, you know, this has definitely been really, really fun. I'm happy and excited to come back here another time, you know. So yeah, it's definitely, again, really, really cool to see, you know. I bet you, again, it's that all-time coolness, you know. So I have to find a way to see if I can, you know, find like a thermometer that just does air temperature. Maybe that can be a 50% lush life, you know. So a staycation, right? Yeah, staycation. I mean, I could, you know, no, I mean, I wouldn't stay in this area, though. I would just make it, like, a couple day trips down to here, you know? So, yeah. So, other than that, guys, that's pretty much it, honestly. So, I will officially go ahead and get going and listen to my videos here. And then I'll talk to you guys once I'm back at my car. Talk to you guys then. Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. Look at this. This is cute, guys. Cute, cute, cute. Cute, cute, cute. Let me try to do like a cool, like, vantage point, you know? Just like, hang on, guys. If I can get these broke down just right, it'll be perfect. These really high ones, so you can actually see the road, it'll be perfect. Alright guys, let's try this now. Come on, Alyssa, get that icky thing out. There we go. Perfect, look at that, guys. I love that. Yeah, I was walking through here and I heard him and I was like, oh, you got a long way to go, buddy. Long, long, long way to go. So yeah, anyhow, guys, that'll be cool for like a photo. Next time I come here, you know, I'll be more prepared. I was just, you know, I got a good amount of time here today. I just would really like to definitely maybe make this an all-day thing again, you know? So, yeah. And today was going to be my reminder of 4 months ago, or in 4 months, right? I'll be seeing the Interstate 70 sign, guys. But, obviously not today. So, yeah, we'll figure it out, guys. But holy cow, I can also not believe it. I have 21,600. So, yes, definitely take it easy tomorrow. And then get ready for a massive, massive run on Friday. Anyhow, talk to you guys later. bummer, guys. Bummer, bummer. We're back on US 30, guys. We're not taking... Oh, bummer, bummer, guys. Bummer, bummer. Here we go in the sheets. And then I can talk to you guys a little bit more. So there I am. I definitely really like this place just because, you know, you guys can, I'm sorry, this car, obviously, just because of how nice it is, that you're able to, you know, there we go. You're able to just leave it up here, be hands-free, right? Not have to worry about it falling off and do short distances. And, right, it's obviously law-free, so it's not like you're breaking the law, right? And yes, I'm not, because I'm hands-free. So yeah, that's really, really cool. I really, really like that about this car. So yeah, guys, so like I said, bummer, bummer, guys. It's gonna be a while until we see those signs, but we go on the other sign, you know? It's gonna be a while, but not that long, guys. You know, just about 90 days, you know? So anyhow, that's why I really gotta get up there, you know, in about half a month, right? Really get up there to Lake Erie, you know, have 3 nights in Lake Erie and really go all out, guys. So anyhow, guys, actually, you know, well, 1 night, 2 nights, 3 nights. Yeah, I mean, you can't do 3 whole nights. Well, yeah, you could do 3 whole nights and then check out, and maybe get a shower before you check out, and then you're already showered up and ready to just throw your hair up in a bun, put on your work clothes. You could even wear your work clothes. I mean, whenever even where I work now, I see a lot of people, they come into work with their work clothes on, right? And they do things after work in their work clothes. It's normal, right? So, no, I'm not like, oh my God, I can't believe that I, you know, work here. Oh my God, I'm ashamed. No, I'm not ashamed of where I work. It's just, I don't know why I didn't think of that. Yeah, so I can actually, again, make it a 3-night. So Wednesday night, Thursday night, and Friday night. But do I really need Friday night, though? No, I don't think I really need Friday night. Anyhow, guys, I officially have to go get a water bottle here. And then, yeah, another little bit more water. And then I might get just a bag of chips to munch on to get me through. And then, yeah, that'll pretty much be it for today's video. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And I will obviously finish up this last clip here that I just filmed once I get home. Talk to you guys tomorrow. I got the last one. Just peachy. Just peachy. 33-ounce water bottle. So, I think that'll be enough, honestly, to get me home. Well, actually, cheese sticks. Yeah, I think I'll just get a cheese stick, too, you know? Because I don't have like cheese sticks at home. And then maybe I can have some breakfast for dinner. I was thinking about having that. So like cheese eggs. And then I'll have some other warm-ups here too. So yeah, let's get this one. No, let's get Colby Jack.